Oh, there's an audio message from you. Can I play it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what it sounds like.
Dude, I'm here. Did you know there's like an old folks home where you told me to park? I almost ran into like 8 seniors, and now there's a trash truck, and I'm blocked in. I think I might park on the street.
Compelling stuff.
This is good. I like that. That's where we start this episode, is me playing the message.
It's real.
It's real. I liked it. The way that you left the message, it also sounded like, you know what, I'm gonna not park here, and then you just leave.
Yeah.
After there's you see the old folks in the garbage. What would you have done if you saw somebody loading an old person into the garbage truck? Like, what would you have done?
That's not garbage.
Like,
God don't make no junk.
help me. And they're like
I would
folding
go up
their
and
legs.
take a bite.
You take a bite of the old person?
If they put them in there, were you being the old person?
Yeah, I was
voice?
being the old
like,
person
hey, I'm
folded
not
up
dead.
like,
Stop folding me. Stop
like they're like shoving them in. Yeah.
Like in a suitcase.
Oh,
That's what that looks like.
Oh,
Can you fit?
Oh, please, I just need some milk.
It's so rude. You know what's not funny at all about that
What?
is that I feel like
I killed an old person once. That's what's not funny
okay. That's
about
why
that.
I came here to the podcast to tell you I sliced up an old person.
I dextered an
into
old lady.
shriveling bits.
Yeah.
Bloody. No, that's where I'm looking in my lifetime. That's where I'm headed.
Oh, that's
I'm
where-
in the.
But that's where we're all headed.
Yeah, but you don't know it as acutely as I do.
Well,
Acutely.
acutely.
Still cute.
Still cute. Still got it.
I mean, just because I relate to 28-year-olds, I am. My seniorville is right around the corner. Like, I can see it. If I look around the corner, it's like 3 blocks away, bro. So
you're just
I don't like you acting out an old person like that. Like, to you, you're like, haha, so funny. To me, I'm like, so real.
Getting triggered at the top of this podcast. Okay. All right. Going for it.
Next time you see me, I'm like leopard print, cleavage. You triggered me into
like,
a
hello-
midlife crisis.
Hello, darling. How you doing?
How do I look? Do I look young?
Do you like this cleavage?
Jeremiah, can I just come tour with you guys? I start touring with you guys just to like feel young. I pay my way. I'm like, can I be your roadie?
You're like, I have a ribbon dance routine.
That's not a bad idea.
Right?
You know I could crush a ribbon dance.
Oh, I know.
See, now that's where I know you're on my side.
I know, I'm
Because
definitely
ribbon
on your
dance
side.
funny, but also you'd like to see that.
Oh, I would love
like
to see
you're not
that.
fucking around.
No, not at all. Has anybody told you?
No, I would do a ribbon
I know
dance.
you would do. I think you would kill it. Flying through, just freaking.
See, don't put me in a dumpster. Nobody puts baby in a dumpster. Not today.
I did this sketch years ago. It was called Revenge of the Dumpster Baby. It was my friend that was in a diaper and he was shirtless.
It's like so dumb already, but
I
I,
know.
like that you can't stop laughing.
Like it ended up we didn't release it because he felt like it made him look too bad. Because I talked my friend. Okay, I talked like one of my best friends. I was like, "This sketch is gonna be hilarious. Okay, you're gonna be in a diaper. Okay." He's a big guy and he was shirtless in a diaper.
That is funny. That is good.
In my actual dumpster.
I like it, genuinely.
We had to put down towels
I'm in.
over the garbage bags from the other neighbors.
So he didn't touch the trash.
Didn't touch the trash. Oh, because he's a little baby. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't commit to the bid.
It's like, no, you really are a baby. We're doing the sketch.
Seriously.
We're doing the sketch to
And
tell you you're...
We're getting a sketch done. We're shooting a sketch today.
But the real message of the sketch is you're a fucking baby.
Yeah,
Grow up.
You're going to be the Stark of the sketch,
We're
okay?
intervening, or what's that word?
Intervening?
Intervention. Yeah, and then we're interventioning
Yeah.
this friendship to
Yeah.
tell you you're a fucking baby.
You're a baby.
And we're tough guys.
Yeah.
And we would sit in trash with our bare
and guess what?
skin.
Nobody puts baby in the dumpster except me. I'm the director. Get in there.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I put him in there, and it's supposed to be like this kind of
Real diaper?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It was supposed to be like this Tarantino-esque thing, like Revenge of the Baby Dumpster, like the text, like red text, like on the screen, like dripping with blood, and then like he gets out of it and he's like going to find the mother who threw him in the dumpster. It didn't make it. It got cut for time from YouTube. Did you know things can get cut for time from YouTube? Do you know that's a thing? They messaged me. They're like,
they're like, this doesn't fit in with
the
our
network
format.
doesn't approve of this. I'm like, the network. I thought anybody can upload anything. Like, this did make the cut somehow. But it's pretty harsh to get cut
Out
from
of
YouTube.
all the skanky.
Out of all the
gross-
things. Out of all the.
You did it.
Yep. I finally got cut.
That's how edgy you are.
Yeah.
That's how you're pushing the limit of culture as we know it. You're changing minds. You're changing hearts. You're making people see what they don't want to see.
Can you? I want you to tell me what you think I look like and what I'm dressed like, and then I'm going to tell you what I think that you're dressed like and look like today. Just
First
today.
of all, your eyes. Did you become a stoner since last time I met you?
Just today. Oh, are they closing? It's early in the morning. Sometimes I get a little
look
squinty.
like you are 12 and you just got an idea, your first idea of like, I'm going to try to look fashionable, but you don't really know how clothes fit. And you think like a horizontal stripe is like, this makes me look cool. Like look like I care about how I look, and I'm going to have like a little bit of fashion, but still look like, hey, whatevs, but I'm 12 and I'm not really doing it correctly.
I think that's spot on. I think that's nailing it. Let's see. I think you look like an attorney for a sexual assault claim at a Men's Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse is such an important piece of that story.
It is.
God,
Because you do all the claims for Men's Warehouse, so they hook you up with. Oh yeah,
Can
get
you
it.
see the top of my jean?
Yeah,
It's like I don't know why I'm so weirdly proud of these.
yeah. Look at that.
It's got a faux pocket and a stretch band, so you can see my.
Whoa,
but, like,
that
if
does
you-
have a stretch band.
I know.
How come mine don't have a stretch band?
Thank you. If you're not looking closely, you just think I have really cool jeans on, and then when you look closely, you're like, "What the fuck?" They're not even.
Are they yoga pants?
No, they're
What's
like
the material?
they're full denim.
They're full denim,
They got
but
a
they
pocket.
stretch.
Yeah. So they're like more. They've got more to them than a jegging.
There's more give.
Like I wear them as regular jeans.
Yeah, I thought that they were jeans.
And I don't mean to be so braggy, but I've washed them and worn them so many fucking times. They cost less than $100. I think they cost
Whoa.
less than $80. So
Okay.
like, fuck you, trendy jeans. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, this is.
That's why I came here today, because I want to say, fuck you, trendy jeans. How many pairs of jeans have you seen? $300. I can't even get them on. They change their shape. Oh, don't wash these. They're too special to wash. Guess what, guys? No joke. I've had these for like 4 years, and I will wash them every 4 days, and they come out smelling like a goddamn rose.
Do you know what the name of this company is?
Rockin' Republic, you can get it at Kohl's. You can spend some Kohl's cash and get yourself some goddamn stretch jeans.
If you're a 12-year-old and you're going back to fall school, get one of these shirts at Kohl's and get Mary Lynn's jeans if you want to stretch around. What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, no.
Check out the tag. What does it say?
What? Oh,
What does it say?
wait, is this a real trendy thing?
What is it? What does it say?
Sovereign code? Los
Sovereign
Angeles.
code?
Sovereign cold.
So- you just.
It's the first time I've spoken.
It's
all day.
very like you just rip the fabric.
This is a
It's like-
trendy shirt, girl.
Thank
I just
you.
called you out on it.
Yeah.
No, I mean
Trendy.
it the opposite. Not you shouldn't say thank you. You should
you.
shop at Kohl's.
Oh no, I should shop at Kohl's.
You spent a lot of money on this because
I?
now I see that it's got like a it's not super thick, it's not super thin.
It's pretty comfortable shirt. It
weight
was a
of it?
shirt that was given to me. I don't know.
No, it's good.
Thank you.
You know how we do.
Yeah, you know how we do. yeah, I
Take
mean,
it up a notch.
You know how we do.
Oh, you know how we do.
You know how we do. You know how we do. You know how we do. You know how we do. You know how we do.
We're both. Oh,
you know how we do.
You know how we do.
You know how we do. You know how we do.
Do it. Why don't you go do it like a probably want a paddywhack. Someone gave me this shirt. Someone gave me my shirt.
Oh, look at these jeans.
Oh, look at my jeans. No, look at my jeans.
Looking like a lawyer at a men's warehouse. Looking like a 12-year-old in the house.
Ground fighting. Fight me on the ground. Fight me to the ground. Fight me on the ground. Baby in a dumpster. Baby in a dumpster.
Revenge of the baby dumpster.
Look at my horizontal stripes.
Revenge of the baby dumpsters in this song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we should probably lay down some tracks together.
I mean, probably. We probably should.
that was
That's pretty just.
pure fire.
Sometimes
When we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and dies and sigh. When they hold you till I die, till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Okay, God bless you for knowing that. And then you had to fake it a little bit because you know it. Because that actually, speaking of age, that's like a radio hit for me. And I just realized that lyric was locked in my memory. I want to hold you till the fear in me subsides.
Oh, wow. You're just afraid to hold another person.
How good is that?
Don't let go yet. This is the afraid part right here.
Yep.
This is where it gets.
Let it go.
This is
A
where it
little
gets
bit
scary.
longer.
Just a little bit.
This is fine.
Yeah, I mean, totally.
No, if we were like closer, it would get scary.
Yeah.
This is like, I could be like this all day. Oh, you really are scared.
No. No.
Put your diaper on.
But no.
Take off your shirt and put your diaper on. In a place I want to show you. It's in the back alley.
Shirt and give me that diaper, okay? That's what mommy want to see. Mommy want baby boy full grown in diaper. That's what mommy want. Mommy want baby diaper on you.
I have been running that energy. I was going to say line. It's not really a line. It's an attitude. Running that attitude.
I have been running that game.
I've been running that game lately
Yeah.
in my sets, and it feels fucking great.
What?
Like I was on the show at the lab the other night, and these two guys were ahead of me, and one guy was like 6 years out of college doing stand up, and I was just like, wasn't he adorable? But it came from like I really meant it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
I'm a full grown adult, and
Yeah.
it felt great. I was like, oh, he's looking for a job.
Look at that little cutie trying to find a little punchline.
Trying to find
Look
a
at that.
punchline.
He's trying to find little
Yes,
laughs in front of the
sweet.
stand-up crowd. How cute is that?
And then I made a younger man.
Mama come out and do this. I got the freaking jeans. Oh, you like
Let
that?
Mama do her thing. Whoa. Why did you make Mama so methy?
It's stretchy on the jeans. Mommy
Maya.
like.
Make
Mommy.
her really sexy though.
Okay. Let me make mommy sexy. Okay, let me try it again.
Your whole body
Hey.
changed. No. Nope. I'm sexy.
Oh, look at this. 1 second. I'm just gonna.
Oh God! Is
look-
that because you're trying to be female, or that's your version of sexy?
Look
for
at-
yourself.
look
Do you
at-
hate women,
No, I love women. Look at me.
Jeremiah? No.
No, I'm smart. look at my fat butt.
Yeah, you feel that? Look at that curvature. It's
So you
called
wouldn't need to be folded in the dumpster. You just go right
I
into
know,
a little
just-
egg.
I just-
go fold right into yourself.
You like that curvature? It's called
get
spina
'em in the
bifida. You
dumpster.
like that?
Yeah,
yeah.
I do like it.
Yeah, I got an S for days.
My son yesterday,
Uh-huh.
speaking of you as a 12-year-old, he's 11. He had his first physical, and I was in the room with him. Now I know what you fellas go through. He didn't. Come on, you guys. He didn't have to. But the doctor was like, "I'm
You
going to
have to
touch your
check him?
testicles for a second."
Wait,
And
did
then
he go in under the pants? Or was he completely...
He had a gown on, and then he had to do the thing where they touch it, and you turn your head and cough.
Wait, you were in the room?
Uh huh.
Why?
It's a pediatrician. I didn't even know that his physical was going to go there.
So you were just sitting and you're like, oh no.
I just like averted my eyes.
Wow, because
Well, 'cause
my
I knew
mom
they go put
always left the room when I had.
Really?
Always.
That was this is the first that.
So
it's,
you weren't
that it's
even
gone
you
there.
weren't expected that you didn't know that he was going to do the turn your head and cough thing.
Correct.
Wow. You're like holding his hand for support.
I'm like, do you want me to hold the ball?
Do you want? I'm a good mom. Okay, I'm
No,
here
but
for
probably the next time he will go alone.
you. Oh no, he will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does
But
that
he's-
make you sad as a mom? You have to let the
No, it's awesome. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I still try to like this morning. I was like, hold my hand.
Uh-huh.
Like I tried to do this.
Yeah.
Now that we're in a touching mode, we might as well just keep.
Might
it
as well
going.
just go for it.
But you don't want to do it. You're taking your hand away.
What do you mean? It's here.
You're being my son.
Oh, just
And then I was like, just hold it for a second. And I was doing that.
Mom,
he kind
need
of
to
like
get my
he
nard-
hated it, but he like let me do it for a minute.
here, keep pulling on me. Mom, I need to get my nards checked. Stop. keep pulling. Mom,
on
get out.
Want me to hold that for you?
No.
Let me hold it.
Mom, get
Let me
out
hold
of
your
here.
ball. No,
Mom.
I'll check it for
No,
you.
Mommy.
Did you check your balls this
Mommy,
month?
no, I did
You
check
have to
it.
check them every
No,
month.
okay.
Is one bigger than? Is there any irregularities? This
Yeah,
is
one hand's
important.
lower than the other.
This is important.
Okay, I'm at one day. They just dropped this
Son,
there and go. Hey,
are they the same size?
pediatrician, can you get her out
Are
of
they
here?
hairy yet?
I
Do
don't
they have
ask me
hair?
about that.
Son?
Okay, I've got 3 hairs. Okay, get off me. Mom.
Okay. Have a good day.
What are you doing?
I love
Okay,
you.
I love you.
Okay, love you
All right,
too.
Just let go. This is why I love you. We do bits every time we see each other, wherever it is, whatever comedy club, in the back halls, even if it literally. You've been going on stage like seconds before going on stage, and we're like, and they're like, Lynn Rajskub, like, bye.
I'm like, hold on.
Yeah,
Got a bit going
Got
on
a
right
bit
here.
going
We're
real
running a
quick.
bit right now.
you're one of my OG guests on this podcast before there's even video, and that's why I wanted to have you back on properly. So
Thanks, because you got this is the money, and we all know.
I mean,
it.
you
This is
know,
what,
it's the
this is
money
what I
maker.
get money for. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you have been in a lot of stuff.
I
You have.
know.
You really have been in a lot of stuff.
I know.
Does that ever like not surprise you, but are you ever like, do you,
know
ever
what I
look
say
at
to
your
people now? They go, "What have you been in?" I go, "What do you watch? What's I'm like, I don't know. You wanted me to name the 60 things I've been in?
which network we talking? Because
What networks do you watch?
Yeah.
Why don't you narrow it down
Yeah,
before
I'm-
you look at me? You look familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I should. Because I've been on everything. I've been on
Everything.
Oh, I don't know what. Oh, hey.
Oh,
This just sounds like my regular voice.
I don't think so.
This world hates women so much. This
Why?
is effeminate.
Well,
this voice is terrible.
Well, it's like a process.
This voice should be called germ or miniature fairy
Okay, that would be good.
or
Very
helium.
helium. I think it's a manufactured way of
Why are
getting
you
more
defending-
estrogen. I'm gonna defend my voice boxes
Why are
here.
you
Don't
defending
come
your,
at my
your
voice
box
boxes.
label names
okay?
that it's
Don't come at me
chosen?
saying my effects
is not even
aren't
a
up to
human
Mary
voice.
Lynn's network standards. Okay, sorry, I haven't been on 60
Let's
different
be
networks.
accurate, okay? That's how you make a career, Jeremiah. It's by being specific. And this is a bunch of bullshit right here, okay?
Okay, here's the issue that I'm having with you right
Let's
now.
go to
okay?
Vegas.
Oh, let's go to Vegas.
Hey, you're cute.
Oh, thanks. I
Do you
appreciate
wear
it.
diapers?
Oh, you know I do. And guess what? I just dropped a fat load
Yeah,
in my diaper.
baby.
In the front and the back. You know what I'm saying, girl? What's up? How you doing?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, what's going on with you, man?
Okay.
Are you being sexy or having a seizure, girl? I can't tell. What you doing?
I feel like there's a bunch of me, too. Does this voice sound like multiples?
It sounds a little bit like you either have a
like
split
a basket of
personality.
fairies.
Yeah, like a basket of fairies.
Do you like having sex with fairies?
I mean, you
Might
know I
kill
do.
me.
What do you mean he might kill you?
I'm
the
so
king?
tiny and delicate
Oh, yeah. Well,
with
you
your
know,
raw power.
I do have that
Don't
thickness with
suffocate
me.
me in your diaper.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to put you in the diaper.
Oh, thank God. I got to cover all the bases. Can you just sign this disclosure really quick?
You want me to just sign a disclosure before we make
I
sweet, sweet
protect
passionate?
myself. Hashtag not again. Not today. Hashtag who's next? Not me. Wait, what's it called? Time's up.
By the way,
motherfucker.
hashtag who's next is a terrifying hashtag. That's a terrifying hashtag.
is.
Like just women being like,
Hashtag who's next? I don't know. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you?
This is called an octave flange.
Yes.
What's it have to do with the octave, though?
because whenever you change like the different like notes, it'll. You hear that? Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, I was one of your first guests. Let's get back on track.
Mary Lynn was one of our first guests.
Let's get to your agenda.
I have many things on
My
agenda.
credits and how I was a guest before there was video.
That's true. She's such an old guest. We didn't have video. The technology was not there yet. We just had all the time.
What happened? You were such a wise wizard. Are you having an attack?
Yes.
I thought you were going to give me the secret to life.
I wouldn't give you the secret
Okay,
tonight.
he's back. He's back. You guys be cool.
Back.
Don't. If you disturb him too much, he'll have a seizure. He's
Yes.
back now.
I'm back to give you all
Wisdom.
of
All right,
life's
we've
secrets
almost unlocked the key to.
and wisdom.
Okay.
Keep your
What do we
friend.
have to do to get to thing?
You mean the journey that lies ahead?
Yes. How much of a journey do we have to go on before we can unlock the code to the secret of life?
For 7 years you must travel
Fuck,
through
you guys.
deserts, valleys, hills, and mountaintops.
What a drag.
Snow caps, mud, swamps.
What? Whoa! Like snow caps and then mud, and
Yes.
then back to snow caps.
That's how long this journey is.
Are we gonna go through trials and tribulations?
The trials and tribulations will be nigh.
Bill Nye, the
the
science
journey-
guy.
The journey is 18 years long.
Oh,
and
goddamn.
this journey is called motherhood.
Oh, you got me. You got me.
I like
right,
when you
well.
sing with that.
Oh, down, na, 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 down, down, na, na, no, na, 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 na.
What are you singing? I can't understand you literally at all.
Clover, over and over, yeah. Da na 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 na. My mind's such a sweet thing. I wanna do everything. I don't know. You finally figured out what I was singing. Look, I'm not a musician, okay?
Yeah.
We can't all be master saxists.
You know what?
I take offense whenever you say it like that, master saxist. You're calling me saxist?
Yep.
He's racist. He's saxist.
Saxist.
He's a mess, okay? He's hard to talk to.
He wears diapers.
He wears diapers.
He's elder abuse. He abuses.
He folds old women and men into garbage trucks.
This one's your favorite, isn't it?
I mean, it's one of them. Yeah. I mean, I would say it's one of them. Yeah. You could say that.
How did you pick up your wife? Yeah, it seems like a non sequitur, but
How did I pick
I was
up?
thinking earlier because you were like, I said be sexy,
And you went into like a super weird.
so I was gonna ask you that.
Well-
And now that you're in this voice, it makes you think of like a guy.
That's gonna.
Here's the thing.
But serious question.
Before I met my wife, I exclusively dated goblins. Okay.
Okay.
So that's where the body position, because goblins be being sexy by like getting in little balls and like.
That's what
getting on
goblins
there.
are attracted.
To.
That's what goblins are. Yeah.
Female goblins?
I mean,
or-
female goblins are
or any
attracted
kind?
to lanky men who have orangutan arms and get confused for DJ Qualls all the time. I've literally been getting that nonstop lately, and it's making me.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
welcome.
Exactly. He's a not well known comedic actor. It's not even somebody well known. Also, I've been getting that. Oh
Oh
God.
God.
Oh, this is what people are saying I look like, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I mean, this is whenever I started realizing when people tell me how much I look like people like this, that people do not find me attractive. Because I mean, oh my goodness, can you, man? This is hurting my heart right now. Just going through the Google images. Oh God, that's what people say I look like, Mary Lynn. That dude.
That's his sexiest picture.
I mean, it is.
It's got a touch of Seth Green.
Yeah. Who do people tell you look like?
People think I'm Jenna Fisher in life a lot.
Really?
I get asked, were you on The Office? But I think that also is
partly because they know me from comedy, but they don't know how. But they know I'm an actor. So they just put the two together and they come up with Jenna Fisher.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
'Cause I'm not
They don't
known
know.
for comedy,
Right.
but they're like, I think she's funny and she looks like that. But ironically enough, I auditioned for that part of The Office.
Did you?
Yeah, and every time I get recognized, I usually post about it as Jenna Fisher, and I tag her, and she never. Some people are not down.
She's not a good sport?
Well, I wouldn't.
Would you say you
she's not
take-
a good sport?
do you
Okay,
take-
there. I said it. No, I guess from my end, it's just like maybe that's not fun for some people.
Right.
They
Do
don't
you
want to
take
face the
selfies?
facts that they. Oh, I've signed autographs
This is her. I don't think
She's not into
likes
that joking around.
She's not. She's not into that.
She's not
joking
into
around.
our bits. You know
I've
what I
gotten
mean?
called Lennon Parham. I've gotten called. God, now I've put the ones out of my mind. There are a couple that are like way more attractive than me, and I'm like, yeah. But I don't remember what. You're like producing and doing your podcast. You're like, okay, now you're really talking. Just get off the voice. Like I forgot I was on there. I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to talk like this now.
I've also been told that I look like Tobey Maguire when he turns into bad Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3. And that one stung a little bit. Like when he has the black
I
Spider-Man
want you
suit.
guys to pull up a picture of that because I'm not. Oh, did it make you want to dye your hair?
No.
Oh my God.
Goodness. This is so ridiculous.
I
See, that's what people tell me. Oh my God. This is what people
Wait,
tell
make
me
that
I
face.
look like.
oh shit. I was gonna say I don't see it at all, and then you made that face, and it's almost exact. You don't have a chin dimple. Wow. When you make that face, so just don't ever make that face.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, what?
Oh,
Mary Jane.
God, the internet is so fucked up.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's like anyone can just put a snapshot of you making any expression at any time.
Yeah. Have you ever had weird memes made of you or anything like that from 24 or?
Come on, dude. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have?
Of course I have.
Did you see any that you're like, all right, this is funny, or I like this?
You know what? I'm so non-egotistical that I've never even looked, Jeremiah.
Really?
No.
I don't even look at
I don't even
interactions.
look.
No.
No, I don't really know. Honestly, I don't really know.
Yeah.
I've just seen the one. There's one of me typing,
Right.
and then there's like
a
a
lot of
Gail the
different
Snail.
versions.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some of the Gail the Snail ones?
It's like a slow-mo of them throwing salt on me and me going, ah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like a GIF, like over
Yeah,
and over.
yeah.
Gotcha.
A GIF.
A GIF. I want to get in this next segment with you because I think that you're gonna love it. Let's get into this next segment called Wig.
Dun, 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 dun.
Stage
Dun, 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 dun.
hand.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you. I look like the imaginary character from what's that movie? The freaking.
What a. The color
Jack-
of that hair is just.
It's pretty horrendous.
It's entrancing. It's mesmerizing. It looks super caramely.
Wow. How did I just became I just
No, I like bright, bold colors, but I really like your caramel hair, dude.
oh, thank you.
I believe in showing your individuality, but then it's also like, don't look at me. You know, people are like, oh, can I touch your hair? Like, fuck no, you can't touch my hair.
Hey, you spent a lot of time on it, right?
Well, also it's like, it's my hair. Get over it.
Right.
What's there to look at? Yeah, I spent a long time on it,
Yeah, totally.
but
Totally.
this is the look.
Well, that's you.
This is me, man.
Right.
This is. I missed you, man.
I mean, you know what?
I like when we can just hang out with like we used to.
Well, you know, ever since, you know, the cliques formed in high school,
Yeah.
you kind of went more the punk rock route.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah, really.
Like
If they catch me talking to you, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
I know, but I guess the
We
one.
used to have a lot of fun together, but
I
yeah,
mean,
I do punk rock
we-
stuff now, so you
we-
probably wouldn't get it.
Well, we were childhood best friends, and then, you know, high school hit, and then, you know, we just kind of became different people and we grew apart.
But you understand, right? You get it, right?
Ow!
You understand how, man, I just got to be me, right? You know I
Yeah.
love you, right?
Uh-huh,
Right, buddy?
I love you. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, remember when I used to take my cigarettes and just put them on your arm?
And burn me. Those are fond memories.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
That
Uh-huh.
was like a trust thing. You really trusted me, man.
No, I
Probably to like a weird degree.
I used to.
You probably shouldn't have, right? Am I right?
Oh, I just
Seeing as I
yeah.
bailed on you as
Yeah.
a friend.
You kind of did, because I still, you know, will occasionally I'll drop by your house and I'll ask your mom about you, and
I'm like, I'm not home every time.
yeah,
You
it's-
know I'm there. There's
Yeah.
no way I'm answering the door.
it's like this kind of funny prank that you keep pulling on me.
It's hilarious. It's so hilarious.
Yeah, it makes
Oh,
me
that
feel
shit
good.
never gets old.
Yeah. So-
But no, I'm giving you a gift by hanging out with you now.
well, yeah.
It's
do,
nice.
Do you think we can maybe hang out like properly, perhaps?
This time next year, okay? Same day, same time.
This time next year?
Yeah, I got about 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Well, great to see you, man.
Oh, it's great to see you. Do you think you could put in a word for me with some of your friends?
Oh man, that's funny. You're funny. You're funny. You got your own friends, right? You don't even. We're different. You know, we're different. Like you're normal, but we're punk. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, I'm just looking out for you.
You know,
Jay would eat you alive, and no way. I'd get punched if I bring up your name. Like I will get my ass beat. You got friends, right? Go hang out with your losers friends. Everyone's got their thing in life, you know. Yours is-
you are my everything.
Hey, man, this is a gift. You'll see it. All right, I gotta go.
Can I be the guy that you throw around in the mosh pit? I'll take anything. I'll take anything.
Oh man,
You can.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't know you.
Yeah,
but
you can punch me.
yeah, sure. I'm not gonna make eye contact with you, and you're gonna get the shit beat out of you.
Okay, but
All right.
but we can hang out adjacently at the concert.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you there, but I won't see you. All right. I love you, man. I love you, man. I'll see you later. See you there. See you at the show.
See you there.
No, man. I wasn't hanging out with anybody.
I love you.
Nothing. That's nothing. Some asshole.
See you at the concert.
You fucking asshole. These two. We de-wigged at the same time.
De-wigged. I felt like that was a pretty solid scene that we just did.
Yeah. I do too.
That's
Let's
what-
start a writing group. Oh, don't go. That's what I look like? God damn it.
Here, yeah. I mean, that's why they're putting up the monitors for us so we can fix our hairs.
Well, mine wasn't good in the first place.
Girl,
Oh, now I
girl,
look
shut
great.
it. You look great.
Girl, you look.
Girl, don't even get me started on how good you look, bitch.
Don't even start me getting
Listen.
how you.
Listen, bitch.
Listen to me.
Listen,
No,
you look
you
better
listen
than
to
me, okay?
No.
Seriously?
I'm not fucking kidding. You always look better than me. Guys always want to fuck you, and that's it.
Yeah, it's one of my
Put my wig
personality
away.
traits, okay? I have pheromones that
But
I
do you
release.
think I look better than you for real? But not really.
I mean, yes, but also no.
I totally get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Batch.
Bye.
Listen, batch. You don't even know how good you look, okay? You don't even know how good you look. Batch.
You're such a batch.
Okay, I was diagnosed that I'm turning into a sheep recently.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, batch. Yeah.
I thought it was just a cool way to say it.
No,
Whoa,
it's
I
like
can
this-
see it happening.
Sorry.
Is this like a werewolf?
Yeah, every midnight.
Are you
going to
come back to human?
Every midnight, once a month after I get my period, I turn into a batch. Yeah.
Hashtag me too. I'm calling my lawyer. When men make fun of women's periods, am I right?
Right?
Hashtag what a dick. Too far, Jeremiah.
Well, sorry. You know that what time that means? It's time to plug some dates. Mary Lynn is coming up on the road. You want to read some of your dates where you can catch Mary Lynn and see her doing stand-up comedy live?
Austin, Texas, Cap City Comedy Club. Holy shit. I'm going to be there February 26th through the 29th. Haven't been on the road for a while. You guys get on a plane. If you don't live in Austin,
Sounded
get
like
there.
you just found out that you were going to be
I
performing there
did.
too.
I
Yeah.
did. Thursday, March 19th. Whoa, Tacoma,
Wow.
Washington. 2 cool places. Then we're going to go on March 20th. Oh, we got a banger, a 1-night banger, and then a 2-night banger in Spokane, Washington, March 20th. Okay, at the Spokane Comedy Club. Look at that. Irvine, California. Nope. Messed that up.
Oh yeah, that's in 20. Yeah. And then I will be
Oh, look at you, Jeremiah.
let's
Can't
see here.
stop this guy.
Buffalo, New York in February at Helium Comedy Club, at the Funny Bone in Syracuse, New York, February 13th through 15th. Vancouver, Kiltony on the 21st of February. February 28th through March 1st, I'm headlining Albany's Funny Bone in New York. And then I'll be back in Huntington Beach at the Rec Room on March 14th headlining. And then Skankfest Houston, Sunnyvale, California, and also Moon Tower coming up as well. So and just added a Las Vegas date on March 15th that I will be performing at, that I'll list the details soon. And then
Detroit Shipping Company. How was
yeah,
that?
I did that. It was fun. It was
I'm
an
from
indie show.
Detroit.
Yeah. Have you Lafayette?
What?
Lafayette? Have you eaten there
Oh, yeah.
in Detroit? Oh
Yeah.
my
I
goodness!
grew up with that.
It was phenomenal.
Is it? I haven't been there in years.
It was so good.
Is
It made me
just like
so
loose
happy.
Hamburger in a bun?
It was chili dogs and chili fries
dog,
and
yeah. Diced up onions.
Yeah.
Cheese on
I
the
always
chili
get those
dog?
on the side. But, oh yeah, lots
Yeah.
of cheese on. Yeah.
Yeah, white bun. Plain
Yeah.
white bun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
And it's a mess on the plate or it's together?
It's pretty together. You can like
You're
you-
eating it like that. You're not. Yeah, but it's kind of.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't have
Been
to
there
do
in
the fork
years.
thing. Yeah.
Nice going.
Yeah.
Lafayette, Coney Island.
It's so good.
It's a lot of traveling, dude. You're not
Yeah.
messing around. He's
Not
serious.
messing around. Guys, I'm dedicated to this field. Guys, I think I'm going to stick with it. Guys, I think I'm in it for the long haul.
He's a lifer.
Guys, I have merch now. JeremiahWatkins.com. Get the Milkman Throwing Up shirt because I just did that on Kill Tony.
Ooh.
Yep.
Why did he
New
throw
shirt.
up? He drank his own milk?
I drank spoiled milk on Monday.
Ooh. Oh, you really did?
I really did. So
Did you know it was spoiled when you drank it? Did you already tell the whole story?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
So
Go on.
here's the story behind it is that my
Milk is hard to spoil.
I know.
It was left out or
It was
past the date?
oxidized. Do you know when the carton gets too much air in it and then it starts to be bulbous? You ever been there with your milk?
Okay. Break it down. It's in the refrigerator.
It's in the refrigerator.
He's out of town so much.
I know it got oxidized.
What about your wife?
Okay, so she literally, while I'm pouring it, I go, "Oh no, it's spoiled." She goes, "Jeremiah, go to the store and get some new milk." I go, "I don't have time. I have to go rehearse the songs for Kill Tony." And I go, "I'll be fine because I'm just gonna
Drank
use."
it? That's such a weird choice.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, no. I was like, you know what? It's only gonna be a visual prop. I'm not gonna drink it on stage. And then organically, the milk was on stage, and Tony goes, I think that the milkman should drink the milk. And I was like, I never backed down from a bit, but I was like, dude, I was like, the milk is spoiled. And he's like, what? And then the audience was like, yeah. They got even more excited because it was spoiled. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to let down all these people. And then I started drinking the spoiled milk on stage. No joke, Marilyn. I have a pretty freaking strong stomach. Okay. I had mixed the milk with sink water in the
So
back
in the
to
moment,
fill
you're
it
like,
up.
I can handle this. I'll just do
thought-
it for this.
Well, I thought I was going to drink it and then maybe puke later because because I thought I had time to go grab a trash can or something, right? But the problem is because it was spoiled and I had mixed it with sink water and it was room temperature, had been sitting out for a while.
What are you? What's his name now?
What?
The guy from Jackass?
I mean, pretty much. That's
name?
Steve-O?
Steve-O, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go on.
Did he say Steve-O? Yeah, man.
You drank the milk.
Yeah, dude. I
Cool,
drank
man.
milk, man.
Yeah, I drank the milk. I threw up.
Dude,
Who cares?
It came out of my mouth.
I do that.
Gnarly.
I do that like for breakfast.
Dude.
That's not a stunt.
Dude,
That's not a stunt.
Dude, that's a kindergarten stuff,
Yeah.
bro. What
Oh,
do you-
welcome to preschool.
Come on, man.
They got your diaper on too.
Dude, that's like Jackass
Come on.
daycare kid.
I don't even say that. Don't waste my time.
Dude, come on, bro.
Don't even mention it to me.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, back to the story. So you're on stage.
So I'm on
Can't
stage.
back down from the bit.
I can't back down from the bit. It's inherently
Sink water in there.
There's sink water in there. It's at room temp. It's in this little glass carafe. Okay.
So disgusting.
I start-
and there's no reason.
There's no
to
reason.
do this. You
And-
could have just faked it and let it. Well, they know it's
No,
spoiled. You had
it's
to
in
do
front
it.
of a
They
live
want to
crowd.
see you. Okay.
Yeah. So I start to drink it. No joke. Before I even reached the bottom of the carafe, my body was like, absolutely not. And I threw up directly on the stage. I had no time to even get a trash can or anything.
That's
And-
interesting.
Yeah. But then
Your body wouldn't even let you ingest
it would not. It was like no way. It smelled putrid. It was disgusting.
Oh Lord.
So then here, get
Did you
this.
say thank you to your body?
I did for cleansing and purging myself. And guess what? I got one ab out of it. Thank you very much, body.
Did people
Thank
go
you very
nuts
much.
when you threw up?
They loved it. They loved it. So get
Is
this.
this your new thing now? Just
No,
drinking and eating
please.
spoiled
no,
food.
No. I do not want to go
Come
down
on,
this road.
man. Do it.
Dude, come on. Dude.
I made a career out of it.
Dude, this is raw chicken.
You can pick up stand up later.
Yeah,
You don't have to think of stuff. You just eat rotten shit. That's your thing.
So
No, you should eat rotten shit like actual shit, man.
Dude, it's gnarly.
it gets worse. So later in the show, there's more milk that's still left. There's 5 other crafts that are still left on stage, and Tony is kind of like, well, what if the milkman drank more milk? So I started drinking it. The problem is this time my body's already used to the smell and the taste of how gross it was. It's not coming up this time. Now it's even worse because I'm like, now it's in my body and it's just staying. So basically, I had to chug a bunch of water, and I had to start gagging myself on stage to throw up the rest of it because I didn't want it in my body, Mary
What is
Lynn.
happening?
I don't know.
I need
That's
an
what I asked
intervention on
myself.
Kill Tony.
That's what I asked
This is
myself.
not what I want.
That's what I asked myself.
Oh, wow.
They're pulling up. Yep. Oh my.
I see the eyes.
Oh, that's me.
You look so cute.
Yeah, I'm the milkman. And then I'm trying to, and then this is not when I ended up puking, but that's me just like
Chugging the water.
chugging more and more milk. Like it was so disgusting. Not till
Oh my God, there's people are grossed out.
Oh, of course they are.
Someone was like hugging themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not till like much later in the video where
People are looking away.
where I actually throw up more. But yeah.
Oh. Well,
But yeah,
sure, it's not the grossest thing that's happened on that stage.
So that
Wow.
here we go.
Oh, you brought the bucket to throw up in? That was nice.
Yeah. Well, that was after I already vomited on the stage.
Jesus
So
Christ.
yeah, it was pretty. That's me just trying to get it up at
Holy
this point.
shit.
Because
When's the last time? Oh, God. I can't even look. Wow.
it's so gross. It's literally so.
When's the last
gnarly.
time you made yourself throw up?
It's been a minute, but I've only
You
had.
look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I've done it enough now where I have an idea of. I used to literally I used to have no gag reflex back in the day, and I'd just be like touching the back of my throat, and nothing would happen.
Oh, God.
But now I have a gag reflex.
Why would you make yourself throw up in the past? Like, what was the main reason?
When I got food poisoning or something.
You did?
I've gotten food
Did it
poisoning
help
a bunch.
get rid of it
Oh
quicker?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So there's
pretty good.
There's some tips actually to helping make you throw up. That if you ever
Look at
are
this
in
guy.
this-
He's
are in
like
this.
a goddamn doctor.
And,
not getting
and this was
wasted,
actually
he's-
talked to me by cameraman from Jackass, Rick Kosick. If you're feeling really gross, and you want to get stuff up, you can drink a lot of water or something with carbonation, and literally, if you rub your stomach and jump up and down a little bit, and then you gag, and that's when the stuff will come up. Yeah, that's like the
Now, if you're
surefire way.
already in the throes of the food poisoning, it's too late, I'm guessing.
You just
You're,
gotta
what you're
let
doing,
it-
you're trying to get it up before it gets further into your system.
I know that the only time that I've
We'll be right back with medical talk. We just got really serious about this. Well, sorry, finish your thought.
I've had to, whenever I've been sick, feeling sick, it's only before shows. I've had to do this once where I had to gag myself and throw up because I felt so sick before going on stage, where I was like, if I get it out, I'll feel better during my show.
And did it work?
Yeah. I did it with, I had got some gross food at a restaurant once right before a show in San Francisco, where I had to force myself to throw up because it was I knew I might throw up on stage if I didn't do it before.
Lord.
And then another time I did it before an improv show years ago where I was feeling gross and I had to do jumping jacks and get it out. And then I remember
Dedicated.
this is when I had long hair. I literally, one of my girlfriends that was in the improv troupe held my hair while I threw up. That's a true friend. Yeah. This has been Puke Talk.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. You ever puked?
Hey,
Welcome back to Puke Talk. Have you ever puked?
funny you should ask. A couple of times.
Yeah. Did you ever,
I
have
try
you,
not
have you ever
to.
had food poisoning?
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's
You
horrible.
feel like you're going to die.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't tell the story because it's about my son. I don't want it to be. The gist of the story is that I was there for him in his time of need.
Oh.
And it was
All-
after, I think he ate, he says he ate like a shit ton of candy and we were on a road trip. But I went into this weird, because I know what it feels like.
Oh, yeah. It's horrible.
And that he didn't even when you're an adult, you are like, what's happening to me? And I just went into the chamber with him and I was like, it's okay, it's all right, you're all right. And it was I just wouldn't let myself experience how disgusting it was.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, let's get down to business. You know what I mean? I just shut off any reaction and I was like, okay, buddy, it's all right, you're okay. Because it was in an In-N-Out bathroom. I didn't want to tell the story because it's gross and it's about him, but I realized as I'm saying it, I'm doing like a humble brag. Like, I took care of business.
I took care of it.
That's why I wanted to tell the story,
Let's
to be like, I'm so awesome.
I'm a dope mom, all right? That's just
I would have held your hair.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, dude. Like, we took the like we went to In-N-Out and it was the most literal trip there ever. Like, literally, dude.
It was in and it had to come out.
It was in, it had to come out. I was there for him.
But I acutely know that feeling when you just, one time it happened to me on a camping trip. Oh my gosh, this is kind of a good story. I'll tell it really quickly. I went on a camping trip with these women that were on the swim team, and I was like really socially, and they were like a couple years ahead of me. And these guys ended up making like weird passes at us on their speedboat, and we were stuck on their speedboat. That's a separate story. And they were like 2 liters of wine coolers, and I didn't drink and I didn't know. And we were out by the campfire. I'd never been camping. You know what I mean? I'm like from the suburbs. I'm out there with these girls. You know that it's almost like being at a sleepover, and you're like, everything's weird and it should be like fine. Like, but we were away from home with people I didn't know, camping. I'm like, everything's weird. But there were like restrooms at this camping. Come to find out, I had been at a graduation party and it was from the goddamn potato salad. But at the time, and I didn't even really drink that much because I was scared of like losing control.
Potato salad, yeah.
And it was, but for so long I thought, oh my God, like, I wasn't even drunk really, but I was like, that's from the drinking. Like I was like I knew you shouldn't have done that. Like you tried to be like them and drink the wine coolers. And
That's what peer pressure gets you, Marilyn.
And then I get home and my poor mom and dad are like, oh, like just in their rooms. I'm like, Mom? Dad? And they were just like in a dark room rolling back and forth moaning, and I put it together that it was the potato salad.
This is potato salad.
But yeah, I was alone, barfing into the campfire.
Puts the potato salad in its mouth. And then it gets the holes again.
What's a rhythm chop?
That's
I got the wrong mic.
It's a rhythm.
Hey, man.
I see your...
Hey, man. What's rhythm chop?
It's during the rush, it puts...
We're going to get into this next segment. It's called Fanning Out.
Fanning out. Questions from fans.
People ask questions. They send in character suggestions for us. You could ask Lynn Rajskub any questions. What would it be? This is from Aceramos on Instagram. What's the best and worst things about working with the Always Sunny guys?
Oh, boy. Oh, please.
Oh, please.
She wants the juice. Like, she wants the goss. She wants the hot goss.
That hot goss.
But then she's trying to be like, what's the best? But really, she's like, what's the worst?
What's the worst?
Were they fucking dicks or what? Did they Me Too you? Yeah, all 3 of them did. They're like, if you want this part, you got to gangbang while our wives watch. What? Why would I say that?
Why would you say that? I don't know.
They were great. And this was a while ago now, so I don't know if they still work like this, but they all 3 worked together. And when I first did the character of Gail the Snail, I'm not one to like come up with the character and come in. And so when I first started going through it, they're like, you're too like likable. And so they're cool because they're open to it. They're not like, they're open to improvising, and like we sort of found the character
while you were shooting
on set because
Yeah,
they were like, you got to be grosser. So it was really, really gratifying because I kept going like degrees of, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be like a broad sketch character.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't really know what it was going to be until I got there, or like what they would want. So we just were like rehearsing, and then wardrobe was like, didn't want to go too over the top. And so they kept bringing out things like, oh, that was too much, like too much makeup or whatever. So we really like created the character, and they were really in that process and like just super nice and super cool and like in their zone, in their own, like their own language of the show. Like they're in it, like they're in their process, and I got to be a part of it, and it was super fun. And then the part where I was like, had too much spit in my mouth, we just were all like making each other laugh with that idea.
At Kanga Bearkiss says, if she got Gail the Snail back for at least 10 seconds, I would be ecstatic.
Tell me about it. I'm not in charge. I'm bringing my character back. I think Gail should be on every episode.
I think she means on this show. I think she wants to see. I think the suggestion is
call your senators.
If you could summon Gail the Snail for today, I think that's what.
Now I wasn't really listening.
Yeah, that's okay. You're on your phone. That's okay.
I've got to put my lunch order in. You know what? I'm busy.
You're busy. I
can't be here.
I know.
I got to see where I'm going to.
I know.
Hey guys, you want a party? I got some pretty good hash. You guys want a party? I just want to hang out.
Yeah,
Do you like humping?
You can come to the party, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
I have glow sticks. You have glow sticks? It's not really that
let's
kind
go.
You going to rave? Let's go, man.
Gail, it's not really that kind
Hey,
of party.
man, let's go. Let's take it up a notch.
Okay.
Let's take stuff
Did you bring any
up a notch.
This is a potluck. Did you bring any snacks?
I got snacks in my snatch.
Oh,
Snacks.
God.
What's up?
Okay. Did you bring
I'm
anything
kidding,
else?
but not really. It's a special seasoning that I found by accident.
Okay, Gail.
I was in a cooking class and then I had my hand and then I got it in the ingredients and it's good.
Okay, could you stop?
Way before Gwyneth.
Could you get out of my pantry?
Topical.
Could you stop getting peanut butter and scooping it out with your fingernails?
I got some under my fingernails right now.
Oh, is that from today or from a different time? That looks like old peanut butter. That doesn't even look like.
Yeah, it's like a layer. It's like the rings on a tree stump.
Oh God! Why do you have Cheeto dust in your nostrils?
You know,
have you been
sourdough
snorting
bread?
Cheetos? Yeah. What about sourdough bread?
I know stuff, so don't treat me like I'm dumb.
You're not dumb.
I know how it's fermentation.
Of Cheeto
Things
dust?
ferment. What do you think cheese is? It's old. What are you talking about?
We're trying to talk about the food in this pantry that you keep getting
Cheeto?
into. Yeah.
Yeah, and I fucking eat the Cheetos.
Okay.
Cheetos are a total party food.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Full speed ahead. Give me the Cheetos.
Oh God, Gail.
Before and after sex, Cheetos. Because I know how to live. Let's go. Cheetos make me want to hump.
You made that guy's Instagram dream come true.
Do you like how I immediately was like, yeah, have that, call them to put her back on the show? Like, I'm so bitter.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Just like tell the network because I have nothing to do with that. I would love her back on the show. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. Yeah.
Oh.
There's a lot of people love Gail the Snail.
People love Gail the Snail.
Okay, this
and
is a
I
mashup.
hate to break it to you, but I think that people. Oh, I'm talking to the wrong mic. Why isn't this working?
Yeah, people love Gail. Especially people that love what you do. There's a crossover.
Oh, sure.
People
Yeah.
that like to watch you barf on stage also enjoy Gail.
That's where the Venn diagram.
That's where the Venn diagram. People that want to go with me to my mom's stuff.
I like this question. At Tim Gets Awkward, what's the worst advice you were ever given when you were coming up as a comedian? That's a good one.
Look at this. Someone put some thought into it, some heart and soul into their question.
Yeah.
Okay. Worst advice. Worst advice?
Mm-hmm.
Coming up.
Worst advice coming up. Could be on the road. Could be a club owner. Could be a mutual peer.
Worst advice.
I'm trying to think of some bad advice so I can give an example.
That's tough. Because I want to come up with something good that was said directly to me.
Right. I was given some advice from one, and I actually did this recently, and I regretted doing this. And it was years ago I got this advice.
I might have one. Okay.
I did a show where I was trying to get some tape.
Yeah.
And gonna admit it, I tried to cheat with the crowd where I go, hey, I'm trying to get a submission tape. I'm about to launch into this. Are you guys cool with like just being, I was trying to get them to be a studio audience rather than a stand-up audience.
Yeah.
Mary Lynn, these people were idiots. Like literally I asked them like to just be natural and be good. They I come back out for this tape submission. I go, hey guys, "Yeah, yeah." I'm like, so I'm from Kansas. Whoa! What? So unnatural where I'm like, I had to stop literally and be like, what are you guys doing? You're not even acting like real people anymore. It was like, we did it. And here's the thing that's like horrible about it. I was like, no, I'm going to get this. I can train this crowd. We did it 3 more times. And I just yelled at the crowd every single time. I'm like, you're not behaving like human beings anymore. As soon as I come out, you're like, "Nah!" Like, and that's, so I was given some advice by like a booker that's like, yeah, they'll never know, whatever. And it's a dirty way of trying to get tape. And it was an instant lesson. It's like, dude, don't cheat the system. If you have a solid enough tape, you'll just get it organically without having to set up the audience like that.
Don't
and it was
cheat the system.
It was a lesson. And I literally learned this literally like a month or so ago, trying to get a tape. So you're always learning with comedy. It's like, don't try to skip certain things. So that was probably some of the worst advice I've literally ever gotten.
Wait,
in
who
comedy.
told you to do it?
It was a booker.
Oh, okay.
From it was somebody who I met at a festival, and then I heard that some other comics have done it, and then like I was like, okay, well I guess it's fine, and then I did it, and I felt disgusting afterwards, and obviously I didn't get my tape out of it, so it was literally a lose-lose situation all around. So it was a lesson that I learned.
I can't really think of someone blatantly telling me to do something, but I'm thinking of a lot of like mistakes that I've made or things that I've fucked up.
Yeah.
Where I would just go into auditions like not prepared with an attitude, wearing dirty clothes just because I was like out of my mind, or like, this isn't bad advice at all. This is someone actually teaching me, but it was me doing something bad. I guess I've been pretty lucky because I was working fairly quickly.
Sure.
Because I was like a very organic, like I really put it out there.
Yeah.
So I got acting work, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I remember on the Larry Sanders show, a guy by the name of Gary Shandling, we were in the little coffee area and I was getting like a coffee cup and I had just like a line of like, well, I don't know, I'll ask him. And he goes, like, when we were filming, and he's like, stop. He goes, what were you thinking just then? And I went, I was thinking the thing that I said to you. He's like, well, what else?
Right.
And in that moment, he sort of like shamed me into like
making a choice as an actor and
you
having
have
motivation.
No subtext.
Right. You have nothing
but
behind
it was like
the lines.
the greatest. I was like, oh. And then like everything changed for me because I wasn't, I didn't study really. I mean,
Yeah.
I did when I was in high school, but looking back on it, I didn't really, I was just like, whatever, I didn't really, which is great because I led with like my spirit. I led with what was organic, but I didn't know. So that was, that was good advice.
That's a great advice. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. Gonna wrap up here in a little bit. This is a funny character suggestion. ALXDHM32. Eastern European women on her third marriage with men who died unnatural deaths in their previous marriages, and the latter one is pushing 85. So basically, we're Eastern European women who keep killing their husbands in different ways.
Wait, this is a character suggestion?
For us to do this. For you and I to do this. So you and I are
I'm not good at like accents.
Okay.
In any way, shape, or form.
We'll skip that one then.
You're skipping it?
I mean, I could.
You want to try it?
No, I'm up for whatever. There's so many of these suggestions and stuff that it's like, if you don't like one, I'm with improv.
Should we do one line as them?
Perfect.
What is this? He dead. I don't know.
I guess, he died of rat poison,
We had a impacted rectum. I don't know.
Impacted rectum? Is that how you kill your husband?
I don't know.
You suck out the rectum? Is that what you do?
He fed him too many gumpkies.
Too many? I understand. It's nice.
Natural. not my problem.
He was starting to
Not
get
my
a
problem.
little old, in my opinion. I put a little poison in the soup. I mean, died of, semi-natural cause.
You want to go out dancing?
I would love to.
Oh, God. I got to work on my accents. I've gone this long without working on
I've
them.
gone this long. Let's get into the segment called the Kindness Challenge very quickly. Revisiting this, I don't know if we had this the last time that you were on, but
No.
every week I try to challenge the listeners as well as myself to do something nice for somebody out of the kindness of their heart.
Okay.
It can be anything. It can be something little or big.
Not running into somebody in the parking lot.
Not running into somebody, helping out a stranger. Maybe it's doing something nice for your son or something, to somebody that you know. It can be whatever, big or little, as long as you're contributing something positive to society. So I get letters sent into jeremiahwonders@gmail.com. I encourage people to send in their kindness challenge letters, and I read them on the show in the voice that I think that they might sound like whenever I start to wonder what they might sound like. And this one comes from a guy named Ronnie. Here we go. At my church recently, we held a retreat for some of the women in our parish. I was out of town that weekend, but I still volunteered to help clean up after a reception for the women and their families that afternoon. Following this, the retreat leader had to put up all the retreat items, and there were no volunteers for this task, so he and his wife were going to put everything up on their own. So my kindness was, I stayed over and I helped because I knew it was going to be a more arduous task, and they could use the help, even though it was not requested. I was tired from traveling that weekend and missed my family. So I was ready to get my originally volunteered obligation over with, but I could tell they needed the help. It took an extra 45 minutes or so, but I knew it would have to taken them much longer had I not been there to help them with the large items. Thanks for this platform to share. Encouraging kindness makes all our world better one act at a time, and the givers get as much as the recipients do. Ronnie.
Wow.
There you go.
He didn't want to spend that 45 minutes, but he did.
He didn't want to do it.
And it felt good.
And
in
it
his
felt
heart.
good.
Fucking good.
I think that's good. Donate
people,
time
where
whenever
do you
people
gotta
need
go?
help.
Why are you in a rush?
Right? Why are you? Oh, do you have to be on 60 networks?
Yeah, some of us do.
Some of us do.
Some of us do.
Some of us don't have the time to stay that extra 45 minutes.
And still looking for work. For hire.
For hire. Is UPN still a network?
I can throw up milk too. Special skill.
If you threw up right now, I don't know. I don't even, if you just went straight, I don't even know what.
I can't even, just getting close to my mouth with my finger.
I seriously think my head would explode from laughter. If you're just like, I can throw up milk too.
I felt the beginning of my gag.
You
of
felt
the
a
gag.
little retch?
Yep.
You felt a little retch.
Little rich.
Send in letters to jeremiahwonders@gmail.com. I will read them on the show, and that's been the kindness challenge. Let's get into this final segment, Sax Talk.
Ooh.
Sax Talk.
I hope I can make this story happen. I guess in my mind it's weird because it wasn't something that I ever thought about doing. I know I seem like a crazy wild woman, but I'm pretty vanilla, guys. Have I had explorations and lots of experiences? Sure I have. Did I have any urges to go to a dungeon or even consider it an actual thing before? No, because I'm not a child. Dungeons are for children who have fucked up sexual urges. No, I'm just kidding. Hashtag you be you. I'm all for any fetish that allows you to express yourself. I was just trying to take a stance and go against it. But you don't need that. If you have that type of fetish, you go for it. You live your life. But for me, it's like, what are we clowning around? Like, life is hard enough. I think the idea is to try to be intimate with someone for real, not to make it something outside of yourself, like a whip or a chain or a mask. But the guy I was dating, this was his thing. Okay? He's like, oh, I get off on your feet. I'm like, my feet? That's not even close to where my body is. My feet are an afterthought, but to you, they're the main thing. Okay. I let him go for it. I let him get into the nooks and crannies of my Thomas's English muffin feet. You go ahead and put butter in there and get up in it. So all this kind of like footwork and make me be a dog and put dog food on, and I'm on all fours eating it. That was leading up to him taking me to his favorite dungeon. It was in circa Culver City. It was where it was. Not in Culver City proper and not in Beach proper, in that no man's land. Just off Venice Boulevard, that section of Venice Boulevard you don't want to go to. Where there's just some old commercial buildings that look dusty and cracked. That's where this magical dungeon would be. Now, I got to admit, it was pretty sexy on the ride over there. He was calling me his little slave girl, and I had something akin to a hospital gown on to really get the titillation factor going. You're kind of naked under a garment, right? And someone's telling you what to do, and they're ordering you around, and you're like, okay, let's go into the dungeon. And then there's all this buildup, and it's super exciting. And then by the time we got into the dungeon, right away we saw two crisscrossed in front of our sight, very unattractive couples. Older, younger. Again, nothing against wrinkles, but just body parts where they're not supposed to be. Like in my mind, I was like, is this HBO After Dark where I had like a TV version, like a slick porno version, and this was not that. People were normal. They were overweight. They didn't have any makeup on. They had a close-up of their hairs in their arm and the hair coming out of a mole. I saw some varicose veins. I saw a lot of hair, a lot of hair. And the spell was broken. I said, and there was like a trash bag curtain that we had to walk through. And I said, hey man, this dungeon sucks. Let's get out of here. So we went to In-N-Out Burger, and no barfing happened. Just delicious food. Thanks a lot, everybody.
That was sexy as hell. Man, Dungeons and Dragons and plastic sheets that are wrapped up. Did you think that you were going to get murdered at one point when you walked through the plastic garbage bag?
Yeah, it wasn't a great feeling.
No.
And I was nearly naked.
Man.
So, and probably had flip-flops and some weird one-sheet type of clothing.
So this dude was really into toe sucking.
Yeah, he was.
Nice.
Thanks.
That's super sexy right there. I don't know if we've had many toe fetishes
I know,
on
right?
the show. Yeah.
I didn't mind it, I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah. It was better than the dungeon.
I guess so. Yeah. Well.
Marilyn,
Oh no. What if the internet thinks I want like feet stuff said to me? Don't. I'm just a normal lady living a normal life looking for intimacy.
This is
Don't
a
say
public
weird
service
shit to me.
message to everyone listening to this podcast.
Don't say weird
not-
shit to me. It's none of your
Do
business.
not send feet, gifts, or anything to Mary Lynn.
The story is for entertainment purposes only.
This
Don't
might-
think you have a right to say any shit to me about my shit.
This disclaimer may make it worse. I'm going to be completely transparent.
I will totally barf on you.
She will barf on you if you send
I will
any
make
feet
Jeremiah barf sour milk mixed with water on you if you continue to say any shit to me.
Do not send her snails on feet gifts. That is a public service message here on Jeremiah Wonders.
I don't got the time for this horse shit.
We protect our guests at all costs. No internet bullying is allowed.
Thank you.
Of course.
Marilyn, you are a pleasure to be around. I love anytime I see you at a club. I know it's gonna be a good night. If I see you coming up through a parking lot, or that I see that you're on the lineup and I'm there, I'm like, you know what? It's gonna be fun because we're gonna be riffing in the back and doing some bits.
You know I feel the same, baby.
Keep it up. You're doing great.
You too. I hope to do, we do a lot of bits. I have a feeling we're going to be on a set together soon.
Hell yes.
We're going to make that happen.
Getting saxy.
Getting saxy.
Thanks, Jeremiah.
Love you. Thanks for doing the
Love
show.
you.